The new trailer for Avengers Infinity War came out on Friday, it did. And I've got to say, they've got so much new footage in there that today, we've actually got more things to talk about today. Here are the top 5 things you may have missed about in the new Avengers Infinity War trailer. And I guess also just talking about more detail in depth. I can't believe I actually did a reaction video to the first trailer. Five, Thanos. Now, Thanos is the big bad guy for the next 2 films, and he's been the big bad guy for this film since the first Avengers film. Now, he's been one of the bad guys for Guardians of the Galaxy. That's where he first had a bit of a more on role before the after credit stuff, and then after that he was just after credit stuff. But now he's actually going to be in the film, and in fact the guy who plays Thanos will also be in a Deadpool film, playing Cable this year. So with Thanos, this film, the actors have said that this film will have more detail about his past, it will, and also about his family. Now we know some details from the Guardians of the Galaxy films, the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale games, and the Infinity War trailers. But there's some things that we may not know about, and I guess when we actually do see what Thanos is truly capable of, and kind of like how this all got started, and this will make the heroes more fear him, or the audience fear him a bit more, because he will be literally the death of some of the Avengers.
Half of humanity will still exist. I hope they remember you.
Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy and Iron Man and Spider-Man. Now, on the actual planet, on the actual scene, I bet somewhere Doctor Strange will be there. But when this vessel got leaked, there was more footage there than we've got here. Some of it may be new, but most of it is probably still the same. Like, one of the ones is when Star-Lord is saying, "Oh Jesus," something like that. So one of those scenes is when it's quite nice, where we get to see an interaction between Star-Lord, who was born on Earth, between him and Iron Man, and the other 2 people called Drax the Destroyer, and Spider-Man just smiling, thinking, just one of those moments. But what's funny about all of this is that this probably won't be the interaction that we have between all of them. The Guardians of the Galaxy may even go on Earth, because to be honest, with Marvel, we don't know, but it's going to be just fantastic when they meet. But then it's also going to be more sad when the people die. I think people may get injured, but we'll talk about that later when it gets to number 1.
This plan of yours, I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good. Wow.
Number 3, the Wakanda battle. Now, I'm not too sure how much I've spoke about this in my last 2 videos, but one of the things that this trailer focuses on is a lot about Wakanda. Now, we already know that Black Panther is already there. You probably notice at least something that's going to be happening, and including the whole city is probably being evacuated. And also some heroes are coming to help and defend Earth, and also Vision. So the heroes in the trailer that we see that are coming to Wakanda is, from the top of my head of remembering, Captain America, Bucky, assumingly he's already there, Black Widow, Hulk, Vision, Falcon, the War Machine, and many, many more. There's probably like a lot of them. So this battle's going to be quite interesting to see. In fact, on one of the shots we get to see, in fact, the Iron Buster, Iron Man, is probably there also for some of the fight, and then probably goes up to the other place with the other people to go and defeat Thanos. Well, in this case, you might as well just kill him, for crying out loud. If he kills you, if all the heroes get killed off, like. Now I know this may seem odd for me to put this in to talk about Thor Ragnarok again, but Thor Ragnarok is an interesting space of how Civil War went off to Infinity War. It's kind of like this is in the middle, because at the last of the credit scene that we see, that the ship with all the Asgardians and all of them, they come across this ship, and it's Thanos' ship, and assumingly they have a big fight, so they do, and they don't win, and the heroes get split up. But the thing is, will some popular faces make a return? We already know that Loki, Thor and Hulk will be there, but will the people, the other heroes, will they be there? From the people that we met in the battle arena in Ragnarok, to some of the people who were actually one of those guys who was protecting all the other people when Hela was doing her destruction. How does that go down? Do we get to see them all die in this film, or do they somehow escape it? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully they don't forget about this, or they at least do something to tell us, are they dead or alive or somewhere else. Now, I'm not too stoked to talk about when it comes to deaths. Deaths is kind of like the thing where no one likes to die, but I know they've made clear that they're going to either have characters dying or walking away simply, and still being alive. Now, the more detailed scenes that we get to see here is that we get to see Doctor Strange. Looks like something's happening with him that could either be him either get really seriously injured or death, which would that be stupid, because we only got Doctor Strange back in 2006, and if it's all changed by now, I heard that Doctor Strange 2 is in the works, or something like that's gonna happen, and it's just stupid because we've literally just got him. You can't just kill people off that we just got. And then the next one is Iron Man, which with Iron Man, there's not really particularly of how he would die. It's just that the line that Thanos says, will they remember you, and how Iron Man looks, it really looks like that Iron Man's gonna either get seriously hurt or somehow die, because without his armor, he's basically a human being, he is. And then with Captain America, I don't know how he's gonna face off Thanos, and then with Thor, well, I don't know what to say to you. Thanos has literally got his head. Now, please note we've got this one and another one. Unless if they cancel part 2, which is, I don't think it's going to happen. But we've got these next 2 films to put it out. I will say that big characters will die in this film. Big characters will die in the other one, or walk away. Because, well, that's how contracts goes for actors. And yeah, I don't know how they're going to sort out how Spider-Man dies, because they have been teasing that for a very long time, even though Homecoming 2 is in the works. So I don't know how well that's going to play out. But yeah, it's going to be sad.
Should be. I hope they remember you.